I don't know. Maybe I'll be gangster, or maybe sometimes nice, sometimes.
Nice and
Sometimes they deserve one. Parents hit.
player for the next season. 3 players, X, X, and X.
We'll see what they will do next year. So at the moment, yeah, they are all good players, but to sign them.
Welcome back again to Persib.
Halo Boboto, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sampurasun. Sekarang ini Ninit lagi jalan-jalan di kota Bandung. Tepatnya kita mau main ke tempat tinggalnya Pak Bojan. Kita bakalan tahu Pak Bojan tuh di Bandung tinggalnya di mana. Yang pasti di salah satu apartemen. Apartemennya ada di daerah, kalau mau dibilang ini mungkin arah-arah Bandung Utara. Jadi cuacanya masih sejuk, udaranya segar, letaknya juga dekat kemana-mana. Dan kita akan melihat seperti apa keseharian dari Pak Bojan kalau di apartemennya tuh ngapain aja. Apakah mungkin nonton Netflix, atau mungkin juga main gaplehnya mau mungkin lah.
Sekarang berbeda situasinya, kondisinya. Kalau biasanya Persib Podcast itu adanya di studio, kali ini edisi spesial khusus yang dipersembahkan oleh Kopi ABC. Kita main-main ke tempat tinggalnya Pak Bojan alias Coach Bojan. Jadi kita akan lihat seperti apa sih kesehariannya Pak Bojan kalau misalnya lagi tinggal di apartemennya. Penasaran kan? Ayo ikut aku. Kita lari. Stop. Apakah yang ini? Tidak tahu, kita coba ketok aja ya. Punten, Assalamualaikum. Nobody at home. Boleh datang, Ben? Oh, hai Pak Bojan. Apa kabar? I'm good. Kumaha damang Pak Bojan? Welcome to Pak Bojan apartemen, Boboto. Tadi udah takut kan, takutnya nggak ada yang bukain, ternyata sudah ada Pak Bojannya. Yeay! Selamat datang. Yeah, this is the special edition, special episode podcast with Pak Bojan di tempat tinggalnya Pak Bojan. Your apartemen Pak Bojan?
Yes, this is what I spend the most of the time in front of TV.
Oh, front of
games,
TV.
and this is from last year and from this year.
This is Coach of the Month, December 2024, and this is November. Wow, November and December, you are the Coach of the
There
Month.
is one more missing, but I think I bring it to my house in Malaysia from last year.
Oke.
From last year.
This is Best Coach 2023-2024. Pak Bojan. Ini nih. Jadi kalau misalnya Boboto lihat, ini yang memang tahun 2024, tapi sebagian memang nggak dibawa semua di Indonesia. Ada di rumahnya Pak Bojan atau tempat tinggalnya Pak Bojan yang ada di Malaysia juga. Dan sebenarnya ini kan Desember, November 2024. 2025 Pak Bojan adalah Coach of the Week. Yeay! Congratulations Pak Bojan.
And the medal is missing. Medal is in Croatia.
Oh, medal.
So
Champions medal. Ya. Jadi ada yang di Malaysia, ada yang di Kroasia. Tapi ya ini yang ada di Indonesia. And kita langsung duduk. Finally. Nah, Bobotoh, akhirnya sekarang Ninit udah berada di ruang tamunya dari tempat tinggalnya Pak Bojan di Bandung. Nah, ini tempat bersantai, tempat kalau misalnya Pak Bojan lagi chill gitu ya. Tapi kita sekarang bakalan ngobrol-ngobrol dulu sama Pak Bojan. Hai, Pak Bojan. First,
Hello.
thank you so much for your time. I know you have a busy schedule, but yeah, this is good. I can come to your apartment. You live in apartment alone?
Welcome. Yes, this is not really big place, but because my family is in Croatia, they come like last time. They come last year 2 times. Wife come more often, but son came only once. So it's I don't need a really big house because it's difficult for me to take care of everything.
So this is enough for you?
Yeah, this is enough. Location is good. And here I have peace because in a condo they have swimming pool, gym, other things, and most of the time I'm at home watching matches. When I want to run away, then I will go somewhere else. But this is the place where it's easy to work, easy to stay, easy to live. So I feel comfortable.
You go to gym every day?
No.
Oh no.
Once a month.
Jadi kalau misalnya kemarin-kemarin Pak Bojan ini selalu menekankan kalau pemain ini tidak boleh naik berat badannya, ya. Dan nanti akan ada denda. Tapi Pak Bojannya sendiri ini kalau misalnya ke gym cukup 1 bulan sekali. You understand if I talk in bahasa?
Yeah. When two people talk proper bahasa, I will understand maybe 60-70%. Even players on the trainings, I will give direction. I will give information, direction. If I need 1 or 2 words, then I will use bahasa. But if I need to go into some serious conversation, then I use English.
So if I asking you by bahasa, you understand?
Most of the things, yes.
Yes. Jadi kita coba kita ngobrol pakai bahasa or Sundanese language.
No, this one is too difficult.
So Pak Bojan, can you tell us about the first you become a coach, football coach?
Actually, I didn't know what I will do because 2002 I stopped playing when I was in Croatia. That time I was in Singapore, playing, and then 6 months I went to Croatia because my father was very sick. And that time I didn't know, will I play, will I stop? I had some injuries. Then I had offer to go to Malaysia and start to be director of one football academy. And I was coaching kids, but at the same time they allowed me to go to Croatia and finish my license. So after I finished a license, then I was involved in project My Team, which was also second part was in Indonesia. And this is where one of the club owners in Malaysia, he asked me to take over his team. He liked the way I do, and this is how everything started.
You coaching the kids in Malaysia?
Yes.
And you like the kids?
Well, look, for me, I was normal. I think things sometimes go natural, you know. It's some of these kids are smaller ones, some were big, 17, 18, which is no more kids. But
Okay.
then, you know, the thing is that this was good. Somehow was good. I had good results even with them. I started with only few kids. Later we have few hundred kids. So everything was going well. When I started my first team, UPB, my team that time was in 2nd division. We finished 2nd. We won promotion in the first year. So we have lots of young players. Many of them play national team later. So the results were good, and this is how I stay in that.
Dan kalau misalnya kita melihat track recordnya Pak Bojan, ini memang banyak sekali yang dihabiskan waktunya in Malaysia. Ya, jadi sebenarnya sedikit mengerti bahasa-bahasa Indonesia atau Melayu ini pada saat Pak Bojan berada di Malaysia.
Yeah, but I have house in Penang in Malaysia. So basically this is my second home because my wife is from Malaysia. So this is where we bought the place to live, but to be honest, so far we managed to stay there only 1 year because all other time we spend in the other cities, in Johor, in Kelantan, in China, Cambodia, Makassar, KL. So we were traveling a lot, every 2-3 years, and this is normal in football life.
And now you are in Bandung.
I'm in Bandung. Now this is 2nd season. So far, juara.
Juara.
So far so good.
So far so good. Talking about juara, what your biggest achievement as a coach? Juara with Persib or in Malaysia?
Biggest result was AFC Cup final with Kuala Lumpur City because AFC Cup final is same like today Asian Champions League 2, what we played last year. But Persib is big club. Kuala Lumpur is small team with very small budget. And everybody were surprised when we win the Malaysia Cup in Malaysia, when we beat JDT. The trophy, it was 10 times bigger budget team. And then we entered the AFC Cup. Suddenly we start winning there and went all the way to the final. So this one with one small team is definitely biggest success.
You say in Malaysia you have 17 supporter?
That time when I signed for Kuala Lumpur, we have 17 ultras.
17,
17.
And after that?
After this, after we start to win every year at least one final, so then suddenly numbers become bigger, and I think that averagely we have 2,000-3,000 people and at every game.
It's all because of you. It's all because of you.
This is because of team, you know. Always is team. It's not one person.
Agree. Dan ini obrolannya kayaknya makin kesini tuh makin seru gitu ya, Boboto. Kayaknya kalau misalnya sambil ngopi ini enak banget. You drink coffee, Pak Bojan?
Yes, mostly in the morning, because in the afternoon I will have problem sleeping. If you want to try coffee, we have very good coffee here.
Oh, you have a very good coffee.
Yes.
Can I try?
Can.
Oh, can. Bisa lah ya.
Yes.
Bisa, yes. Coba kita akan minum dulu sambil kayak ngobrol-ngobrol, karena makin kesini makin enak menikmati suasana di apartemennya Pak Bojan ini. Kita sambil minum kopi kayaknya lebih chill gitu ya. So, we drink coffee first?
Can.
Yes. Enak banget, pasti mantap, pasti mantap. Kalau kita udah minum kopi, pasti mantap. Pak Bojan, can you say pasti mantap?
And pasti mantap.
Pasti mantap. High five. Yeah. Okay, we talk about the Persib in this season. You know, this is a tough season for Persib. Since the beginning, many players got injured. And what do you think about the Persib teams in this season?
Okay, there were few things. Number one thing, it's always easier to win the trophy than to defend the trophy. This is the rule always in football. This year, we know that all teams are going double harder versus us. Number two is we lost some players, because when you winning trophies, your players, value of your players increase.
Yes.
And then everybody want to sign your players. Like in the case of, let's say, Alberto, we couldn't fight with Indian team offering much bigger contract. We couldn't fight. Stefano didn't want to stay.
Yes, Teto.
Yeah, so there were few other players also, you know. Even now everybody chasing our players, offer them double salary. And to be honest, all our boys are okay. Lots of them want to stay, but sometimes they're also thinking about their future, and they're looking to go for much bigger money.
But you optimistic with the back-to-back champions?
But results so far were good. The problem also was pre-season was not the best. The reason why is other teams, they finish on 28th of April. Only 4 teams finish in 31st May. So we have 1 month less rest. And then immediately we start President Cup. So already we were not prepared. That's the reason why, let's say, February was injured. That's the reason why Rizaldi also one way was injured. Then we have Champions League. So basically we play President Cup where only 8 teams play, and then we play Champions League where we have extra 6 matches, only Madura play FC. So basically these 2 teams play much more matches than other teams.
Oke, dan sekarang kalau tadi kita udah ngomongin Persib, terus udah gitu juga para pemain dan bagaimana cerita Pak Bojan di awal bisa menjadi seorang pelatih dengan ceritanya di Malaysia. You understand what I mean? Ya. Nah, sekarang kita akan bertanya sama Pak Bojan. If you're not a football coach, what do you think you will be doing today?
I don't know, maybe I'll be gangster, or maybe, I don't know, in my family everybody were in the army, so maybe I'll be in the army.
Choose one, gangster or army?
But probably army will be, because everybody are in family armies. I believe this is no choice.
No choice. Jadi kalau misalnya ngelihat ya, pilihannya kebayang nggak kalau Pak Bojan jadi gangster? Sieun aya, ya kan? Pertanyaan berikutnya. Oke, every coach have a own style. Describe you.
Difficult. It's better that some other people talk about this because for for everybody most difficult is to talk about yourself. If you asking, I don't know, football style, I just try to make the football simple for players because simplest football is the best football. If you ask me other thing, I don't know how to do this. I don't know. This one many times I said I'm just doing things that I think that is proper. Is it about behaving of the players? Is it about style in the game? About physics? Whatever. Sometimes you need to be nice to. They are like kids, so sometimes you must be like father to them. Sometimes nice, sometimes.
Nice and?
Sometimes they deserve one. Parents hit.
Dan pertanyaan berikutnya, do you have a personal ritual or habit before the match to help you stay focused?
Yeah, I think that every coach have some kind of ritual or some kind of. If you do one thing and you are winning, you don't want to change this. So this is always like this. If you wear the same T-shirt, you don't want to change. Yeah. So, of course, then you're wearing the whatever when we play, whatever you wear. If you win, you wash, dry, and pack for the next big game. You don't want to change anything. So this is some kind of superstitious, and this is normal. This one, I think that most of the coaches have, and we also have this.
Dan kalau misalnya Bobotoh tahu juga ada beberapa kali pertandingan ketika pre-match press conference ini juga Pak Bojan ini biasanya menaruh pemain misalnya contoh Mark Klok gitu kan ya. Kalau menang Mark Klok nggak pernah diganti.
Yeah. No I think change. That last year was Nick. And we never lose 15 matches, so poor Nick, 50 matches in the row, went for PC. That's it. So now we are also winning. I think that Nick is again. So it's okay.
Iya. Jadi waktu itu pernah nih ada satu momen Nick terus nanya sama Pak Bojan, why always Nick gitu kan? Karena kita menang dan ketika rekornya terpecahkan, Nick diganti sama Pak Bojan. You change Nick.
Yeah, because we lost I think one game. So.
Yeah. Pak Bojan, you have a social media?
I have Instagram. I have Facebook, but this one is locked. This is only for my friends and family. And the rest I open actually on TikTok but this is more I want to see players what they're doing because if they do something wrong I need to know. So it's much easier if you have account, but I don't use this all things. So the only thing what I'm using basically is for my friends is Facebook. For my sometimes I put something on Instagram. This is when I come here. They also told me to open. So this is two things that I'm using. Everything else you need to follow players because sometimes players do some nonsense.
Yes.
So you need to know. Parents need to know.
Iya. Nah ini balik lagi karena bukan hanya sebagai seorang pelatih aja, tapi seorang bapak ke anaknya seperti apa. You follow TikTok Adam Alis.
Not really, but I heard that he's very popular. Yeah, I saw him dancing on the. He tried to involve me. No, I don't want Adam to lose focus.
Jangan kehilangan fokus. Tapi Mas Adam kita pernah bahas juga Pak Bojan bahwa dia tetap fokusnya adalah bermain sepak bola, stay focused with Persib.
Yes.
Di selama pertandingannya tuh. Jadi kalau misalnya mau bikin konten-konten ya kalau inget-inget aja gitu. Pak Bojan, the biggest rumor now in Bandung is the player for the next season. 3 players, X, and X.
Yesterday this was Sadil Amlani. Today is Jordi Amat. Before yesterday and tomorrow will be Asnawi probably, and it's all that way. Number one is lots of teams have problem with financial and salaries. So Persib so far have good budget, and Persib next year we will see which budget they will have. Economy situation all around Southeast Asia maybe at the moment is not the best, so all teams struggling to find the salaries, and we need to be safe that players will get salary on time, which was like this year. So like in Osnavi's case, the owner of Thai Port have plenty of money and difficult to fight. Jordi Amat have huge contract in Johor, also difficult. Sadil Ramdani have good contract in Sabah. We'll see what they will do next year. So at the moment, yeah, they are all good players, but to sign them, we need to see our budget first.
Okay, so everything it's depends.
And first, we will try to biggest problem now is to keep the players that are now here, because if we win one more Liga, their value is going up. Some of the teams, I know that there is many teams chasing these players because they win that trophy. This is always the most expensive thing and most difficult to achieve in football. So, yeah, I would like all three, but realistically very tough.
Very tough. Tapi semuanya memang pasti kalau misalnya ngomongin pengen mendatangkan pemain terbaik, ini semuanya juga pengen pemain yang terbaik. Tapi kita akan lihat seperti apa racikan dan juga mungkin kerangkanya untuk musim depan. Nah, akhirnya nih ya, kita sekarang mau tanya sama Pak Bojan. Pak Bojan, this is my last question for you. You wanna say something to all Bobotoh watching this podcast? Please, you say in bahasa.
It's too difficult.
Ayo.
Difficult in bahasa.
In Sundanese? In Croatia?
In Croatian you will not understand. I'll try in English, but look, I think that compared to years before, Bobotoh improved a lot. They really support players. There is no more whistling, insulting. There is no more flares. Even this is much better, and I hope that this support is always important for players. So for the other teams, when they come to play Gabela, it's not easy because of the support that we have here, and that's the reason why in 2 years we lost only few matches. I think that at home we lost only 2 in 2 years, which is not easy. So I hope that this support will go all the way, and I hope that it will be even better in the future. We just keep this because it's very important to us.
Oke, jadi para Bobotoh, seperti yang sudah sering kita bahas juga bahwa perjuangan Persib ini nggak bisa sendirian tanpa adanya dukungan dari para Bobotoh semuanya. Jadi biarkan Pak Bojan bersama dengan timnya berjuang di lapangan, dan kita akan mendukung, mensupport Persib di setiap pertandingannya dengan doa, dan pastinya juga datang langsung, nonton langsung ke stadion. Oke, kalau gitu karena memang Pak Bojan juga harus beristirahat, karena besok sudah mulai berlatih lagi, sudah persiapan untuk pertandingan, kita harus pamit nih ya Bobotoh. Pak Bojan, hatur nuhun pisan. You know hatur nuhun pisan?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much. Oke, terima kasih banyak juga untuk para Bobotoh yang sudah menyaksikan Persib Podcast yang dipersembahkan oleh Kopi ABC. Pasti mantap.
Pasti mantap.
Pasti mantap. Thank you Bojan Hoda. Thank you Bojan Hoda.
The other part.